Hello YouTube, welcome to a new episode of Pipe Smoking WTFs, hosted by me, El Magnifico. I am in that little garden, I guess you could call it, area that is around the building where I work. It's kind of windy. I walked around some of the buildings trying to see if I could find a better spot that, didn't have better shade so that I could read the questions better. And I found a couple of spots, but they were like around some of the other buildings, dock areas or parking garage, and I figured if I start hanging out back there, somebody say something to me. I mean, I do have my ID badge from when I work, but still, dang it, why didn't I think about that before? Shoot. Anyways, I'm here already, so let's get the show on the road. First, as always, let me thank everybody who gave me answers to last week's questions. Last week, man, I wish I had something to drink. When I'm walking around the building during a break, so I didn't bring anything to drink. And some of you guys know sometimes tobacco can dry your throat, and that's how I feel right now. This is the second video I'm making right now, so that didn't help matters either. So, last week's questions were: how long should I wait to jar tin tobacco? Those tobaccos, I don't have any visual aids this time, but the things like anything by flavor scale or some of the Danhills or Davidoffs, Petersons, those kind of tins. Or some tins like Satlif's, Private Stock, those kind of tins. How long should I wait to jar those? And the consensus was pretty much everybody who answered in the comments of last week's video said jar it as soon as possible, dumbass. They didn't call me names or anything, but that was basically it. Apparently, I waited too long, and that's why all of my tobaccos are pretty much dry now, except for the new ones that I have. The bulk tobaccos that I purchased, that I jarred those right away. So yeah, last night, if you saw my video, that's what I was doing. I jar all my tins, except for two, because I ran out of jars, so I gotta go to the store and get some more. Anyways, so thank you for everybody who replied to that. The next question in last week's episode was: do rubber beds only come in one size? And the reason I was asking that is because I do have a Stanwell pipe that has a pretty wide stem, or bed, I guess is this part that you call where you bite on it. And some of the answers that I got were, no, you can find some 9mm or 12mm on eBay. But I've also heard from somebody else that the bits they purchased from eBay were crap. So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna. But the most common answer was they come in one size, but you can put them under hot water, and you can work with them, make them, they become a little more elastic, I guess, and you can work them. And I haven't tried that yet, so my Stanwell is still sans bit. But anyways, thank you to everybody who answered. Now, on to today's questions. Oh, by the way, before I do that, I am running out of my own questions. I have the 2 for this week and maybe 2 more. But I encourage any newbie or any person who wants to know more about pipe smoking, send me a PM with your question, and I'll ask it in my show, and then of course I'll provide the answers. Or you can also follow on the comments for my videos. So if you have a pipe smoking question, if you're a newbie and you want to know more, or if there's something that you don't particularly know or understand about pipe smoking, send me a PM with your questions, and I'll use them on the show, I guess, if I can call them that. So yeah, so now on to the questions for this week. Now, these are both tobacco related, since my tobacco is now dry, the one that I just charged yesterday. So, now watching some videos, especially Oh my goodness, I should have looked this up. I don't remember who it was that made the mistake of basically drown his tobacco that he was trying to rehydrate. But anyway, so that's the question. First question is, what's the proper procedure to rehydrate my tobaccos, especially all those 9 new tobaccos that I jarred yesterday that are a bit dry? What's the proper procedure for me to dry it? If you want to do a video response and showing me what you do, I know some people say to put her in a plastic container, put some paper towels with diluted water. Side question, what's diluted water? Where can I get it? Maybe I can Google that, so disregard that part. So yeah, or if you want to put it in the comments, that would also be greatly appreciated. So the first question for this week is, how do I rehydrate the tobacco that is dry? I would appreciate your answers. Thank you. Again, if you want to do a video response showing me what you do, that would probably help best, because it's always good to have visual aids. At least that's my thought. Anyways, that's how I learn best. Excuse me. All right, moving on. Second question, also relating to tobaccos, and this is because I've heard a lot of you guys talking about a rotation. Okay, so what? That's the question. How many tobaccos should I have in my regular rotation? And is that what it says? How many blends should be on my rotation? And how many do you have in your rotation? Yeah, so 2-part question. So that's it. If you guys can put comments, you can put comments on that one. You know, just let me know. Why, if it's 5, say 5. If you have 5 also, so you know, something like that. That's an easy one. So those are the questions for this week's pipe smoking WTFs. This time this pipe has definitely gone out, so I need to relight it. So thanks for watching. I look forward to getting those answers. Again, if you're a new pipe smoker like me, and you have questions that you want me to ask the community for you, send me a PM. Also, you don't have to be a new pipe smoker. If you have questions regarding pipe smoking that you want to ask, send me a PM as well, and I'll use them on the show. So again, this is El Magnifico saying thank you so much for watching my videos. If you like my videos, give me a like. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thanks again to all of my subscribers. And until I see you again, may God bless you all. So long, and thanks for all the fish. Ciao.